Turner here with day 3 on absolute value transformations. Our learning target is to identify A, H, and K and use this information to transform the graph of an absolute value function.
Okay, add to your table of contents F6, absolute value day 3, combining transformations. As we talked about in class, adding these small letters N, P, S, and M is an easy way for you to keep track of what you've done in Google Classroom. Have you finished the notes? Put a check mark. The practice, put a check mark. The should do, put a check mark. The mastery check, put a check mark. It's just another way you can use to keep track of things. Today we are dealing with the absolute value y equals a times absolute value bars x minus h plus k. Before we've dealt with a, which is the slope of the right ray. We've dealt with h and k. Remember, hk is the vertex. But you need to be very, very careful because H is opposite. That subtraction sign right in here means it is the opposite of what you think. So let's combine all these transformations in example 1. G of x equals 1/3 absolute value of x minus 2 plus 1. When we look at this, we are looking for A, and in this situation, A is 1/3. So A is 1/3, so the slope of the right ray is up 1, right 3. And again, that is going to be your slope. Next up is H. In our example, H is the 2. Remember, it is the opposite. If you read that as -2, then the opposite of -2 is 2. And so the vertex is moved right 2. And that is our H value. Last but not least, we're dealing with what I think of as the easiest one because it's super straightforward. Plus 1. Plus 1. K is going to be 1. And again, super straightforward for K because plus 1, you're going to move it up 1. So the vertex is HK, 2, 1. So you're going to go to the origin. You're going to go right 2 and up 1. And that is your vertex. From there, you are going to count your slope. 1/3 means to go up 1, right 1, 2, 3. I can add another point, up 1, right 1, 2, 3. And this is my right ray. Now, your left ray is symmetrical along that axis of symmetry, which if you recall, that is the line x equals 2, and that's that vertical line through the center of your absolute value. So right here is the axis of symmetry. So if we counted up 1 and right 3 for the first point, we're going to count up 1 and left for that next point. Up 1 and left 3. And it should be even across. Now remember, the domain for absolute value is all real numbers. Your x's are all real numbers. And in this one, your y is greater than or equal to 1, and that is your range, because y's cannot be less than 1. Example 2, same idea. Example 2, we have g of x equals -2, absolute value, x plus 4 minus 3. And if we're looking at outside of our absolute value bars, we have a -2. Just going to fill that in right there while I have that going. This is going to be minus 2, which means we are going to go down 2 and right 1. And because this is negative, don't forget that our graph is going to be reflected through the x-axis. In this one, our h value, the opposite of plus 4, the opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. So the vertex is moved left 4. And then the easy one, our k, is negative 3. Very straightforward. We're going to move this thing down 3. Our vertex is going to be negative 4, negative 3. I'm sorry, I forgot that negative there. So you're going to start negative 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3. And from this vertex, you are going to go down 1, 2, right 1, down 1, 2, right 1. That's going to give you your right ray. And then again, we are symmetrical. We are symmetrical around the axis of symmetry, which goes straight through the vertex. And so from the vertex, you're going to go down 1, but this time you're going to go, down 2, left 1. Down 2, left 1 to get us this symmetrical upside down V shape. Again, the domain is all real numbers, but this time the range is y is less than or equal to negative 3.
Take a moment to pause the video and think about how comfortable you are with this material. If you are feeling confident or a little hesitant, briefly summarize those notes and include any questions you have before trying the independent practice. However, if you are feeling like the bottom emoji, super confused, then either rewatch the video and focus on the parts that you do not understand, or compare your notes with those of a classmate and talk over your questions together. Either way, now is a great time to do some math.